Hi, I'm Jeremy. The internet is deadly, great for keeping in touch, online chatting, for study, and even for gaming. But for all ages, there are places you should think twice about going and people you should be careful about talking to. You already know having a smartphone is the same as carrying around a portable computer. You can communicate and access the internet from almost anywhere. You've got to admit it's hard to go without because you're always connected, texting, blogging, sharing another funny cat pic. In this Daniel Morcombe Foundation video, we're going to talk about some stuff you probably already know, but there's also a few tips you can pick up to keep you and your reputation safer. You know, your self-esteem. Adults, this applies to you too. We can all learn to stay safer online. Most smartphones have cameras, and it's fun to capture moments with friends. But photos taken with smartphones are often geotagged. Geotagging refers to the GPS coordinates inside smartphone photos. When these images are shared online, the GPS location data is also shared and can be read by others to find the location of where the photo was taken. If the photo was taken at home or at school, someone can get your home or school address. You can turn off geotagging in iOS Apple devices by going to Settings, Privacy, Location Services, and find all your camera apps and switch to off. In Android devices, go into Settings, Location. From there, you can turn off your location being saved with images. This won't affect your photos. Sometimes these settings can change, but look and you'll find them. Be careful about showing your school uniform in photos, even with geotagging turned off. This will show where you go to school. Other problems can still occur when pictures are shared. Once something is shared online, it could be there forever. It could be seen by anyone, your friends, sure, but also your parents, teachers, future boss, even a partner. It's super important that everything you do and say online shows you for the great person you are. Think before you post. Once you share it, you've lost control of that image. Consider the outcomes of photos and messages before you put them online. Will it pass the grandparent test? If you wouldn't show it to them, you shouldn't show it online. Sharing naked images, videos or text messages with someone over the internet is sexting. Think, if you did this, you could be committing an offence. What if you send it to someone you think you can trust, and then that person sends it on to other people? Taking a photo of yourself that is sexually explicit could constitute a criminal offence, and sending it will constitute a criminal offence and could get the person you sent it to in a lot of trouble. You may also be making yourself more vulnerable to bullying and shame. Not that being bullied is ever your fault. And the problem is, online bullying can occur 24/7.
G'day, it's Adam Goods here, Sydney Swans footballer and your Australian of the Year for 2014. What I'm going to talk to you today about is bullying. I myself have been a victim of bullying. How has that happened to me? At school, it had been older kids picking on me, calling me names, making me feel really uncomfortable, whether it would be in the playground, on the way to classes, after school. I was very lucky. I had a lot of good friends around me that helped support me, and I actually told teachers. So I had that support where I was able to talk to adults and they were able to help me in those situations. So my advice to you guys is that if you see bullying or you're affected by bullying or any other intimidation, whether it be from older people, people in your own age group, tell an adult, tell a carer, someone who will take this information on very seriously and hopefully get an end result for you to stop this bullying, but also to give you support on how you can do things to make you feel better about yourself. Thanks a lot.
Parents, there is little point in banning technology as a way to keep your children safe. It's important to equip young people with the skills they need to develop their own strategies for standing by their friends without putting themselves in harm's way. Also make sure they know they can come to you with any issues they face online.
Thanks, man.
And young people, it's good to learn to recognise the situation you're in. React by reducing your exposure to people you don't know who may upset you by blocking them in your social software. Also change your online privacy settings and passwords regularly. And support your friends who are being cyberbullied and assist them in reporting to someone on their safety network. Don't put your mobile number in your social networking profile, and only share your mobile number and email address with people you know in the real world.
People in the real world are people you have met in real life. You know, someone you can throw a ball to or high five with. Don't accept friends of friends of friends on Facebook or other social networking sites. It's not a popularity competition. That would be dumb and dangerous. And giving your number out to friends you don't know face to face will also make you very vulnerable. Predators use technology as a way to groom and abuse young people. Be smarter than them and delete those strangers now. Also be careful with online games. Don't join up if you don't know who you're talking to. It's very important to always be observant and to trust your instincts, like Brooke.
This is Brooke, 15, on her smartphone. She's online chatting to another young person, Jack. He's someone she met online about 4 months ago, but she's never met him in person. He told Brooke he's 17 and he does some DJing. He hopes to be a big name one day. Brooke really admires people that know what they really want in life. But lately, he's been saying he wants to take their relationship up a notch and says, I really want to meet you in person, and maybe somewhere where your parents won't know and try to stop you. Brooke felt frightened and disappointed. Those are the clues her body is giving her that let her know something is not right. Unfortunately, Jack is really a 42-year-old adult pretending to be a teenager. He's trying to trick Brooke and any young person he can into not being safe. This is known as online grooming. This can take place in chat rooms, instant messaging, social networking sites, and email. Brooke recognised her body was giving her clues, her instincts. If someone like this makes you feel uncomfortable, upset, or unsafe by daring you to do something, react by walking away from the conversation. Shut it down, because you could find yourself in a situation you can't control.
Hi, baby.
Report anything suspicious to an adult you can go to for support.
So scared. I think he might be older or something.
I've got to be so careful, honey.
So scared.
Brooke trusted her body clues, and she went to her mum and told her what had happened to her.
I've got to call the police.
She felt that was the smartest and safest thing to do.
It's going to be okay.
Brooke's mum followed this up with the police in hope others may be protected from predators.
The boy that my daughter's been talking to. We've got to call the police.
Even if you've been chatting to an online friend a lot, if you haven't ever met them and don't really know them in the real world, they are still a stranger, someone you don't personally know. This was just a story to show you the sorts of things that can happen online. But sadly, this one is real.
The 28-year-old man has been charged with the murder of a 13-year-old girl in Townsville. The teenager was found dead in the man's home early this morning.
You probably know more than your parents. You know about the net, social media, most stuff really. But we've already seen there are some people who know more than you.
The Thuringowa High School student left for school on Thursday. It's believed she later caught a taxi to her alleged attacker's Pocock Court home.
They are cunning. And if you mess with these guys, they will play tricks to gain your trust. That's why they're called predators.
Today, police were still on the scene, searching for more evidence.
Remember, if someone says something to you that you don't like or your body clues give you a warning, just walk away, block that person and turn off your device. The internet is to be enjoyed, but to stay safe and have a positive experience, you need to remember to trust your body clues and recognise, react and report.